Have you ever felt like your dreams are too bold, your visions too unique, leaving you paddling upstream in a sea of conformity? This feeling, often seen as madness by others, is a sacred space where the seeds of greatness are planted. In this journey, the challenge isn't just about achieving goals, but embracing the uniqueness of the path God has set for us. It's about trusting that even the wildest dreams have their place in the divine plan. In the pages of the Bible, we find men and women who stood firm amidst waves of doubt and ridicule, their faith unshaken. They did not just survive, they thrived by turning their madness into a testament of faith. Today, we shall explore the extraordinary journeys and extract timeless lessons that encourage us to keep pushing forward, no matter how unconventional our paths may seem. Embrace your unique journey as a divine whisper, not a path of confusion. As we delve into the lives of biblical figures like David and Noah, remember that their success was birthed from what many deemed foolishness. Their stories are not just historical accounts, but powerful metaphors for our spiritual and personal quests. It is in what seems irrational that faith becomes a beacon, guiding us through the darkest nights. Embrace this journey, for in what the world calls madness, there lies potential for unimaginable greatness. When young David stood before Goliath, armed only with a sling and a handful of stones, his victory seemed impossible. Observers must have thought him mad. Yet David's story is one of profound faith and understanding of God's power. Facing a giant, he saw not the strength of his enemy, but the omnipotence of his God. This perspective shifted the odds in his favor, not by the sword, but by the Spirit. Do not be afraid or discouraged because of this vast army, for the battle is not yours, but God's. 2 Chronicles 20:15. These words echo the essence of David's courage. It's about seeing beyond the physical, recognizing that with God, all things are possible. When we face our giants, be they doubts, fears, or real enemies, embracing this madness, our unwavering belief in the face of impossibility, is what leads to victory. David's encounter with Goliath isn't merely a tale of physical conquest. It's a demonstration of spiritual triumph. The sling and stone were tools, but his real weapon was his faith. By choosing to stand and fight, David embraced his unique path, teaching us that the size of our challenges is nothing compared to the strength of our God. Thus, let David's story inspire you. When called to face your giants, step forward not with fear, but with faith. Embrace the challenge, no matter how daunting it appears, for your courage writes the script of your life's story. In what seems like madness, there lies a divine strategy for greatness. Imagine Noah, tasked with building an enormous ark in the absence of rain. The whispers of madness were inevitable. Yet Noah's unwavering obedience to God's command showcases the essence of faith, believing fervently in what is yet unseen. By faith, Noah, when warned about things not yet seen, in holy fear built an ark to save his family. Hebrews 11:7. His commitment was not to the norms of his time, but to the vision granted by God. Noah's task was monumental, a divine directive that defied human logic. The ridicule he faced could have deterred a lesser man. Yet he chose to embrace his unique journey, an act of madness that ultimately led to the preservation of human and animal life. His story teaches us that true faith often requires us to act counter to the expectations of society and to trust in God's plan above all. The ark was more than a vessel, it was a symbol of faith. Each plank Noah laid down was a testament to his belief in God's promise. This physical act of building, amidst doubt and mockery, was in itself a spiritual affirmation. Noah's dedication reminds us that when God gives a vision, it is accompanied by provision, no matter how improbable the task may seem. Therefore, let Noah's story be a reminder. When you receive your divine assignment, embrace it wholeheartedly, even if it invites ridicule. The path of faith is often solitary, but it is also the route to true fulfillment and salvation. In what the world calls madness, there lies the profound sanity of divine purpose. Joseph's journey from dreamer to governor of Egypt is a profound testament to the power of devotion and belief. Betrayed by his brothers, sold into slavery, and unjustly imprisoned, Joseph's circumstances could easily have led him to despair. Yet, he held on to his dreams, believing steadfastly that God's plan for him was of greatness and not of ruin. You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good, Genesis 50:20. This resilience in the face of adversity was not madness, but a deep-seated faith in the visions God had shown him. Joseph's dreams were not mere nighttime visions. They were blueprints of God's extraordinary plans for his life. His unwavering commitment to these dreams, even when they seemed impossible, underscores the power of faith and perseverance. Joseph's rise to power in Egypt was not just a personal victory, but a fulfillment of divine prophecy. His ability to forgive his brothers and recognize God's hand in his trials illustrates a profound spiritual maturity. Through his story, we learn that our dreams, infused with devotion, can transcend the darkest situations. Embrace your dreams like Joseph. Let them be the compass that guides you through the complexities of life. When others doubt or deride your visions, remember that with faith, what seems like madness is often the path to divine destiny. Your steadfast belief is the key to unlocking the greatness within you. Madness is not working for your dreams. It's not putting in the effort, not believing in yourself, and not striving for something greater. It is trusting in God's plan for your life and affirming with St. Paul, who says, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." This is your time to shine, to show the world what true dedication looks like. Let them call you mad now, but one day they'll call you a legend.